The June 2025 Visa Bulletin is out. And guess what? Nice movement in the employment-based categories and some modest movement in the family-based categories. All the movement, all the changes, and all the predictions move in this video. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, we'll talk about the June 2025 Visa Bulletin, all the things that are happening, the movement, the predictions, and it's exciting to report that we've seen some interesting movement in the employment-based category, specifically in the EB2 category, and I'll break it down for you like we do every single month. We already summarized this bulletin in our blog, and I'm going to go over it like we do in very much detail so you understand my commentary and also what to expect in the next few months. So first of all, the USCIS adjustment of status, if you're inside the United States, they just announced that for employment-based categories, the USCIS is going to use the final action dates chart to determine the eligibility for adjustment of status. So if you are inside the United States and you're applying based on employment base, for example, if you're a national interest waiver applicant, you're going to use the final action date chart. However, if you are a family-based category, if you're a beneficiary of F2A visa or any other category, you're going to be using the dates for filing chart, which is a little bit faster in the employment side to do your adjustment of status. Just an update for you to know. So as we do every single month, we summarize the highlights for the Visa Bulletin so you don't have to. So I know it's confusing sometimes. I know a lot of people are not really understanding how to read it. So it's very nice to see it like that, and people appreciate how we do it. And I'll keep doing it for you guys every single month. So at a glance, what can we expect in the June Bulletin? Dates for filing advancement. The biggest advancement is the EB2 category, aliens of exceptional ability. And if you're applying for a self-petition and you're waiting for these movements to be moving forward, this is your date. EB2 China advanced by 2 months to January 1st, 2021. All over the country, all other countries, EB2, except India, advanced by 3.5 months to November 15, 2023. Now, many of our clients and many people that watch my channel applied for the EB2 NAW self-petition and have been waiting for a long time. 3.5 months movement is a big deal for us. And I'm very excited for our clients and for people that watch this channel. And my prediction about what's going to happen with EB2, I'll save it for the remainder of this video. So you have to watch this until the end, but you're going to be pleased with what I'm going to tell you. All right, guys, EB3 professional skilled workers moved by 1.2 months for China only. The rest of the world, no movement. Other workers, all countries except for India and China advanced by 1 month to July 22nd, 2021. A modest movement, but it's still a movement forward, guys. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Final action, EB2 advanced by 2 months, December 1st, 2020. EB2, all other countries advanced by 4 months to October 15, 2023. This is final action date. Big deal for you guys who are waiting for your EB2 category. It's big deal, October 15, 2023. This is the actual date where you will get your green card if you filed on that at that moment. EB3 professional skilled workers, EB3 China will advance by 3 weeks to November 22, 2020. EB3 all countries except from India advanced by 1.2 months to February 8, 2023. Again, it's quite significant if you think about it for people that were waiting for so long. EB3 other workers in the final action dates advanced by 1 month to June 22nd, 2021. So what about the family-based categories? It's not as much movement as I expected it, which is a little bit disappointing, but we can see dates for filing, F4 brothers and sisters of US citizens advanced by 2 months, India to December 1st, 06. The rest of the world, no movement. Final action advancement, F1, all countries except for Mexico and the Philippines advanced by 2.8 months to June 8, 2016. F2B, all countries except for Mexico and the Philippines advanced by 2 months to September 22nd, 2016. F3, married sons and daughters of US citizens, all countries except for Mexico and the Philippines advanced by 2.7 months to June 22nd, 2011. So again, it is a modest movement, but it's still a movement forward, and it is very important for us to see that. Now, let's look at the final action dates for employment-based at the actual chart. Whatever you see in red is the movement and the difference from the previous month. So for June 2025, you can see that EB2 China advanced by 2 months to December 1st, 2020. EB2 all other countries advanced by 4 months to October 15, 2023. And again, it's a big relief for a lot of people to be waiting for a while. And if you are one of those people, remember, that means that in June, you'll be able to file for your adjustment of status. Or if you're outside of the United States, you'll be able to get your visa appointment hopefully scheduled. EB3, China advanced by 3 weeks to November 22nd, 2020. EB3, all other countries advanced by 1.2 months to February 8, 2023. EB3, all other countries advanced by 1 month, June 22nd, 2021. EB4 is still retrogressed. There's no visas available. And you can look at the chart here, and it's much easier to see the chart the way I present it here, because you can look at this and you can see in red very few points here. You can see that EB1 is still current, and it will be current probably for the rest of the year. So if you qualify for EB1, whether you're from India or from any other country that is waiting for so long to get your green cards, this is your opportunity to try to qualify for EB1. EB1, for the first quarter of 2025, over 7,500 people applied for this category. 7,500 people received their green cards from the EB1 category. So it's a great opportunity to apply for self-petition, and let's talk about that. Now, before we jump into the dates for filing, remember something, guys. Many of you are wondering, what can I do? How can I file? When can I file? So if you're watching this video and you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with your immigration matter, if you need to apply for the EB1 or EB2 self-petition, now is the time to do it. Send me a text, 619-483-4549, or go to www.immigrationasap, and one of our team members will contact you ASAP. Now, let's get back into the video. So, dates for filing for employment-based categories. What is in red? What is in red is what has changed. And what that means for this chart is that if you're inside the United States, you can use these numbers to apply for your adjustment of status, which is a little bit quicker than the final action dates. Let's look what's happening here. EB2 China will advance by 2 months to January 1st, 2021. If that's your date and you're inside the United States, you can file for adjustment. EB2 all other countries advance by 3.5 months to November 15, 2023. So if you filed for this category and you're inside the United States as a student on an H-1B visa, you can apply now for the adjustment of status if your date is November 15, 2023. EB3 China advanced by 1.2 months to December 22, 2020. All other countries, EB3 advanced by 1 month, July 22nd, 2021. You can see that in here that dates for filing, we have quite a few changes, but not as many as we expected. But again, anybody here who is highlighted in red and you're inside the United States, you can now, in June, file for adjustment of status. All right, guys, let's look at the family-based petition. Many of you have been waiting. Many of you are frustrated. Unfortunately, F2A, spouses of green card holders, no movement at all. And I told you that in the previous video from last month that I don't think F2A will move at all until August of 2025. But F1, all other countries, advanced by 2.8 months to June 8, 2016. F2B, all other countries, advanced by 2 months to September 22nd, 2016. F3, all other countries, advanced by 2.7 months to June 22nd, 2011. Nothing else in other categories. You can see on the chart here that just F1 moved a little bit, F2B and F3, nothing else. And again, I think F2A will move a little bit in July or August, which my prediction before was August. But if you're fighting for F2A and you are married to a green card holder, you guys are going to be stuck for a little bit. You're going to be stuck for a little bit. So dates for filing, no movement, just F4. India will advance by 2 months to December 1st, 2006. So what does it mean for you guys? It means that we see more movement on the employment base because they have a surplus from the family-based petitions from the previous quarter and are now able to use that for the employment base. It also means that more and more people are now getting scheduled for interviews. If you look at the wait times at NVC, we're looking at about 48,000 people per month being scheduled. The Visa Bulletin and what's happening in NVC are working hand to hand. We can see that even though they're talking about more people getting interviewed, you can still see that it's still kind of what is been going on for the first quarter of 2025. It's still the impact. We don't feel the impact of the Trump administration yet because things are still moving fast. UCIS is still processing applications, and NVC is now scheduling more interviews at embassies because we have more visas available right now. But what does it mean for us moving forward? It means that moving forward, I don't think the movement of visas is going to be as fast as we anticipate. We're going to see some applications, probably F2B. We're going to see more movement F2B after August. We're going to see F3 after August, and possibly F2A closer to September of 2025. It's not going to be a rapid movement. Some people predict from the State Department that you're going to see a big movement F2A before the end of the fiscal year, before October of 2025. Well, yet it remains to be seen, but I do believe that F2A will be seeing more movement before the end of this fiscal year. But for you guys who are applying for self-petitions, EB2 National Interest Waiver, you will see more movement before the fiscal year, which means that if you are currently, finishing your I-140, you have an I-140 approved, or you're thinking about filing, you should definitely do that now because we still have premium processing. And even though the wait times is long, it's still worth it. But if you qualify for the EB1 and you believe that you have a case, or at least discuss your case, please let me know because we are filing a lot of EB1 right now because we're worried that in 2026, the Visa Bulletin is not going to be current for this category. So if you are qualified and you believe you have what it takes, send me a text 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationsap.com. Leave your details and one of our team members will contact you. Guys, the Visa Bulletin is the Visa Bulletin. It is what it is. But if you think about it, we still see movement forward. We still see movement forward. It's not as much as we expected, but it is forward. And it is important for you to know that all you can do is file your applications with UCIS, follow up with NVC, and as soon as those dates are current, act on it, be ready, have your document organized, speed up the processing of getting that visa interview. The bottom line is that, yes, it's not as much as we expected, but it's good. It's good because it's a movement forward. And I'll keep posting these videos and I'll keep giving these updates and I'll keep making those detailed analysis on our blog. The link to the blog is in the description of this video. Once again, guys, let me know in the comments what category you're waiting for and what videos you want me to make on these categories so I can give you more idea where we're heading forward. Thanks for watching. I'm excited moving forward, and I'll see you in our next video.